What is up, you guys? We are back again with another episode, and today we're gonna hit a little chest with some delts, maybe throw in some arms depending on how I'm feeling, but majority is gonna be obviously chest and delts today. So if you have any questions that you wanna know, obviously about my workout, as always, drop them down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, do everything for me. Your support means the world. But I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get to it because guess what? We have 4 weeks, you guys. 4 weeks until the Olympia. I'm so excited. Literally everything that you're gonna see today is just me getting some good pumps in. We're not gonna go crazy heavy. Like I said, we're gonna focus on time under tension, really slowing things down. We'll talk about that as we progress throughout our sets here. But like I said, we're 4 weeks out, playing it smart just to make sure no injuries occur. So like I said, let's get to it. Chest and delt day. Let's do it. That you know. All right. We are gonna warm up here. Start it off. All right, with the plate on each side. Seat height should be good for me. Like I said, a lot of times, a lot of people ask like, well, why are you working delts? I'm not gonna be working front delts because obviously when you're working a little bit of some chests, you are definitely going to be pressing and working through that front delt. So I'm not gonna be focusing too much today on front delts because I'm gonna be kind of getting that in my pressing movements. But you may see me do a little bit more lateral and obviously rear delts as well, just to make sure everything is checking the boxes, all right? So we're gonna get started with this first movement here. Working a little bit more of that upper chest. Ooh, that feels good. And again, kind of how we talked about before, I'm not going to be supersetting. Normally in previous videos when I was like maybe 7-10 weeks out, I had a little bit more energy obviously to superset, but because we're trying to hammer down the details right now and I want to conserve my energy for one particular movement, that's what we're going to focus on. Okay, so no supersetting today, especially when it comes to chest. Y'all already know I'm not a big fan of chest, but I'm going to make this weakness my strength, okay? So yeah, you'll see me kind of just doing this particular movement and then transitioning into another set of 3 with another movement, okay? So yeah, so energy today is kind of low, not even gonna lie. No carbs this entire week. For me and my preps, I think this is something good to know as well, especially going into the Olympia. Everybody's prep is completely different. For me, I do better with less carbs, if not any carbs at all. So a lot of my prep, especially going into the Olympia now, has been no carbs. So energy levels have definitely been very low. There are some people who can have a bunch of carbs and still have their free meals. That's not me, okay? So if you see all of that glamorous stuff where people say, oh, I get to have this, I get to, well, good for you, okay? Some of us have to suffer maybe just a little bit more. And I feel like that's the beauty of the sport because there's so many different methods of achieving one look. It's just a beautiful process, okay? So I respect that person's method. Hopefully that person respects my method. At the end of the day, we're always going to be battling out on stage, going for the crown. So like I said, there's so many different paths. But for me, usually no carbs is usually the way to go. So unfortunately. But all right, let's add some more weight here. We're just going to add a 25 to get going. I got you. Thank you. I'm actually going to lower that down by 1. All righty. Whew, goodness. Goodness gracious. Whew. All right. Tired. I'm really tired, you guys. Oh. I don't want to do it. It's about what you have to do. Amen. Right. Touche. Touche. Oh. Okay. I need a little bit more time. That was a workout. Just putting those on. Whew-wee. But seriously though, super excited. Olympia's coming. Like I said, it's going to be in Vegas this year, the 60th anniversary of that. So again, they're doing something different this year. For those who don't have a ticket, this chica, what you gonna do this year on the stage? I mean, just let them know. What are you gonna do?
What do you mean?
What are you gonna do this year?
What is like?
I mean, what are you, like second in the world? Whatever.
You know what we're going for.
I mean, the people need to know. They need to hear it from your mouth. What you gonna do?
I'm just like saying that it's like about time that the Olympia has an Hispanic champion.
Hey.
And I think that I have been improving like year by year, and I think that this is my best ever.
Yeah.
From the feedback that I got at the Texas Pro.
There you go.
We're going for it.
There you go. You heard it.
Just one more spot, and that's it.
That's it.
But I'm not the only one who's going for that.
I mean, come on.
Right here.
Come on. We both coming home with the title from Texas. Let's go. We bringing it home, baby. Okay?
And we guys need your support. So
we do.
Follow us.
Yes.
Go to the Olympia. And if you cannot make it in person,
yes.
Olympia.com have a live stream. So please.
They do.
You guys.
Get it. And if you don't have a ticket, they're doing something different this year. I forgot what the night bar is, or club is something. But in Vegas, they are actually having a watch party at this nightclub. So if you technically cannot go to the Olympia, but you're in Vegas, come out, show your love, cheer on your favorite competitors. And literally, it's just gonna be such a vibe. You don't wanna miss it, okay? October 11th, October 12th, be there, okay? Be there. Okay, I'm ready. So I'm gonna have my boy John over here. This is Jessica's husband. Say hi.
You know me.
He's gonna help me.
Shoot for 10.
Let's do it. 3, 2.
Yep, let's go. Tight, chest up. Easy. 2, 3, 4, chatter. 5, come on. Yep. 7, all right, let's grind, let's go. 8, come on. Drive, 9. Drive. Yep. Good.
Thank you.
Good set.
Woo-wee. All right, workout's done. Workout is complete.
Actually, you know what? You leave it on there.
You leave it? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. Whew. All right, moving right along. Coming over to some seated cable flies. So I like to kind of alternate between the actual cables versus the actual machine. Again, totally your preference, whatever works best for you. But it's just something about, for me, doing it on the cables. I just feel like I have just a little bit more control. It's weird. So yeah, just play around with different machines, different setups, and see what gives you the best engagement for that particular muscle group, okay? All right, 6, 8, all right. We should be good to go. Let me move this back. Let's do it. And again, notice I am creating a stopping point. I am not traveling all the way back. Okay, we don't want to do that. Create that stopping point here. So at the end, you'll see I just did some partial reps, okay? Sometimes if Jess or John's not here and I still know there's a little bit left in the tank, I will still try to get some partial reps in, which is okay. A lot of people are like, but you always preach about full range. Full range. Yes, you are correct. But if you know there's a little bit more to give, make that muscle work. Make that muscle work for it until you're actually going to failure, all right? So giving a little bit more out of your workout, all right? Whew. Oh, goodness. I'll talk through this one. All right, you guys. So something that I've definitely kind of adopted for this prep is just one, making sure that my environment is what it needs to be, okay? So one of the things that my coach always tells me is my focus. Make sure my focus is 100% zoned in with everything, not just in training, not just, you know, with posing, but with everything that I do. And like I told you guys, I moved to Dallas here 8 weeks out from New York Pro, so back in April of this year. And again, change is always hard, right? But being here, I am currently at AFS Premier. For those who don't know, that is Sarah Villegas's and her husband's Ali's gym. And the atmosphere here is what we like to call the winning culture. And just being able to have that and just having them here kind of just pushing you through and trying to get you to the top. And then obviously I have Bria here, who you know is stepping on stage. I have Jessica here, who is stepping on stage as well. Like, all of us are Olympians. We understand what each other is going through. But something that Bria told me, and we love to hold each other accountable and have these talks whenever we feel somebody needs to pick me up. But something that she told me that really stuck with me was this is a short-term sacrifice for long-term greatness. I'm gonna say that one more time. Short-term sacrifice for long-term greatness. And every time I get tired, I think of that. And I actually wrote it down at home for any time that I'm like, oh my God, I gotta do cardio. I'm like, Ashley, you literally have 28 more days of this sacrifice in order to get that greatness, which is hopefully coming home with a title. So hopefully that helps someone. Hopefully that resonated with someone. If you're deep in prep, if you're getting ready for nationals, which is in December here in Irving, Texas, or whatever show you may be doing, just remember that saying, and I promise you, something's gonna just turn your gears a little bit more to keep you going a little harder. So I hope that little nugget helped. All right. Okay. Oh man. Whew. It hurts so good. It hurts so good. Please. Maybe once a month. How about that? That's funny. All right. Oh, fuck. Woo-wee. That burns, baby. That burns. Goodness gracious. But like I said, it's, I think I talked about this, what was it? Maybe a couple videos ago. I think it was possibly on another chest and delt day. And we were talking about kind of the importance of posing definitely in between your sets, okay? Especially for those who are obviously getting ready for pro shows or the Olympia. We know the judges are gonna go round after round after round. So if we're not ready, they're gonna know, okay? I will say it, the Rising Phoenix. Whew, Becky, she definitely judged us to the point where you knew that you were getting tired. You knew it almost to the point where you had to reset, okay? So I say all that to say, make sure you're posing in between your sets, okay? So obviously I'm doing chest. So why not hit a side chest or something like that? Really make sure I'm holding that because again, that's also a part of conditioning. So if you're able to get yourself conditioned right now when you're tired, depleted, all of that, basically emulating how you are on stage, it's gonna be a game changer with 1 and 2. Literally, they're gonna see who breaks. So if you're in that one spot and you're not breaking, you're holding a statue because you're conditioned, there you go. That right there is a secret sauce, okay? So again, just make sure you're posing in between your sets and definitely after your training session, okay? Make sure this is good. How's this look, okay? Okay. Ooh, all right. What's that? Help me. Help me.
I got you.
What weight should I do? I have a 90. Is
I think that's fine.
that good?
I did that.
Yeah.
It's pretty light.
Perfect, perfect. So yes, we actually just got this machine not too long ago. I freaking love it because especially with me being shorty, I have a little foot plate, okay? But also foot assistance here. So you know how sometimes you gotta do all of this just to get set up? You don't have to do that. So whenever you're ready, just push this bad boy forward, grab it, and then you're good to go, okay? Again, protecting the joints, playing it smarter instead of trying to do all the extra stuff to get started, right? So I have my boy here again to help me because he knows I'm gonna need it because we're really slowing down the movements, really holding the contraction, and you'll hear him talk about that just in the event that I try to speed it up, okay? Because you know me, you know me.
Let's go. Good. Perfect. 6, good. 7, good. Yep, come on, Ash. Keep that tempo right there. There's 10. Yep. Yep, easy. Come on. Good. Let's go. Let's get 20 here. Yep, pop them. 5, come on. Yep, keep it. Tempo, keep it. Good. 3, 2, 1. Right there. There you go. Good, Ash.
Whew, thank you. So you heard him. He caught me. I tried to speed up the last couple. But again, that's why I also love to have a spotter because sometimes we get so much into the zone, into the movement, that we do forget about that little thing of like keeping it at that same tempo. So that's why I love having him here to be able to remind me of those little things. Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna need you for this one again. I bumped up.
Same weight.
I bumped it up a little bit.
Let's go for 15.
Okay.
Solid. 5. Yep. 8. 9. Let's go. All right, let's grind that 5. Come on. Here you go. Squeeze. Yep. Drive through. 2. Drive through. 3. Let's go. 4. Come on. Yep.
Thank you. I can like feel the blood rushing into the chest. I was talking to somebody the other day and I was like, what's worse, a quad pump or a delt pump or a chest pump? And I was just like, quad pumps. It's just, it's painful. So let me know, what pump is the worst for you? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, you right about that. And we made that statement for sure. For sure. Whoo-wee. This is wild. Yeah, I was talking to my coach before this check-in and just basically just looking back at kind of where we started together because he was with me for my second Olympia. That was when I was women's physique and we got 11. Obviously, he's with me for my first women's bodybuilding Olympia. So to go from 11th women's physique to technically third in the world from Rising Phoenix of women's bodybuilding now, what's going to be the third time? I mean, we've heard the phrase third time's a charm, right? So we'll see what happens. But just to see kind of the rise of that, I mean, that alone is all the drive I need to keep pushing. So if anyone is out there and just looking at themselves saying like, I haven't done enough or I need to do more, give yourself some grace. Look at the accomplishments that you've already achieved and pat yourself on the back, okay? Because I feel like we don't give ourselves enough flowers and actually enjoy the present moment and enjoy our present wins, okay? So definitely give yourself a pat on the back for what you've already accomplished because if no one's told you, I'm proud of you, okay? So yes, enough of that sappy shit. Let's go ahead and get to it. Get to my sad. Let's go, let's go. Yes, 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 yes. Shit.
Stay tight. Big set, big set. Let's go. 8. Let's take this one further. Come on. 10. Yep, one more. Come on. Let's get it. Go, 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 go.
I'll give you one.
Yep. Drive. Go. There it is. Right there. Nice set.
Thank you.
Go ahead and hit a little most muscular.
Yeah. John loves most muscular, all right? Yeah, baby. Crazy, crazy. Oh, goodness. Woo-wee. All right. All right, so we're gonna move on to some rear delts here. Okay, again, going back to my cables. Again, you can do this so many ways. I'm actually gonna do another variation of the rear delts. You can see that actually on a machine. You've seen me do this machine before, use this machine for actual chest movement, but we're gonna turn it into a rear delt movement, okay? But first we're gonna start with some rear delt flies here. So I kind of like to hold like right at the ball. And then of course stretch my arms out and then knock this bad boy out. Whew. Feels so good. Like I said, I like this one. A lot of people will do the normal cable, the seated cable, which is fine. Again, there's so many different variations of hitting your rear delts, especially when it comes to a fly. So this is just one of my favorites. So if you haven't tried it out, definitely give it a go. Oh, jeez Louise. I felt better. I felt better. So again, remember how I told you the winning culture, the atmosphere here? This is what we do. If you look down here, again, y'all know Rhea's about to compete in the Olympia. What is she doing? Leg day. Leg day. And she is posing, all right? So we are making sure to do everything necessary to dominate. Smile, we're talking about you. Yeah. She ain't got, so she's pointing at her socks because she knows, everybody knows, I don't like to wear shoes, okay? So she ain't wearing no shoes, okay? You had a good day on leg day, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, she's tired, but that's okay. That means you tired, honey. But if you're tired, that means you right where you need to be. But seriously though, like you saw that she was doing, especially after a leg day or during that leg day, pose, because you already know in that front shot, that front double bicep, whatever the case may be, given your category, they're gonna make you hold it, okay? So I just wanted to show you, we all do it. I'm not just preaching it to you. We all do it, okay? So make sure you do it. Ooh-wee. Goodness. All right. So now, as you can see, cable flies, rear delt flies, I should say. Now we're gonna go over to the panada machine, and you'll see, like I said, that one's called a multi-use. So you can see why it is called that, because usually some people do lateral raises, some people will do a standing chest fly with it. But we're gonna take this down to do a rear delt, okay? Perfect, let me make sure. Let's do 44. Yeah. I do, but I won't have time unless I do it after, but I have a whatchamacallit, so I'm just gonna do the elliptical when I get to the apartment. Let me see. Actually, let me bring this up a 1. Okay, let's see. Perfect. All right, you guys. So as you can see, this moves up and down on the glider here, and we're gonna bring it obviously down to work the rear delts. So with this setup, obviously the pad is here to support yourself, okay? You know, I love anything supported. And then you don't wanna have a cap back here, okay? You wanna kinda like pop it out, okay? I know y'all seen on TikTok or on Instagram where they go like, ugh. Think of that, okay? So literally make sure you poke your ass out, have that flat back, and make sure your core is nice and tight, okay? I like to hold it right here on the gray part versus the handles, okay? Again, this is all based off of your arm length and where it's gonna be best to target your rear delts. So here we go. talk about isolation. This is perfect. So if you have this at your gym, or if you don't, honestly, you don't even need something fancy like this. You can literally grab the bench, put your towel on top of, obviously at the perfect angle, and then be on that opposite side, and then you can literally mimic the same exact movement that I'm doing here, okay? So, like I said, there's so many ways of doing a machine on a bench or with whatever you already have in your gym, okay? You just gotta find and make it work. All right. Woo-wee. Ooh, that burns so good. My goodness. Like I said, we're adults, so I can reach it. It's definitely gonna help when you're in your back shot, okay? They're not just looking for the density and the size and the symmetry and the taper of your back. They're looking for the extra pop of your back, of the details, and building up the entire cap of your shoulder is definitely gonna help kind of be the exclamation point to finishing that pose for you, okay? Or if you're in your side pose and you wanna see a little bit of that pop from the side, all of these things are gonna come together and really present the winning package for you. So everything that you're doing, it matters, okay? Like I said, tailor the movements to what is gonna be best for you and your physique, okay? All right, so I like to usually finish up, oh, we looking a little plump today. We looking a little plump today. Let me focus, anywho. So I do like to finish off, if it's not my actual delt day, I like to finish off with some heavy lateral raises with dumbbells. So we're gonna probably start with 30s, see how that's feeling today. Again, like I told you, especially with no carbs, I still like to push it as much as I can, but still being safe about it and not trying to do anything too crazy, okay? So yeah, we'll start with the 30s, see how the form looks, and we'll go from there, okay? Three more. Whew. My goodness. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. What y'all think? Yeah. I feel like I'm about to be ambitious and go for these 35s after this. Fuck it. We got an Olympia to win, so we're gonna go for the 35s. Yeah, but let me get a breather, cause your girl's tired. We gonna do it with a 35s. Let's go. Oh Lord. All right. Come on. Woo-wee. That's it. My goodness. That felt good. That felt good. All right, you guys. So like I said before, a little bit of some action that you get to see for chest, a little bit of delts as well. Like I told you before, not really hitting too much front delts because as we're pressing, we're already working a little bit of that, okay? But again, just a little behind the scenes of us getting ready for the 60th Olympia. Again, buy your ticket, or if you can't go, pay-per-view, the live stream, it is available, okay? OlympiaProductions.com, you can get that. Again, if you're going to Vegas, they are doing a watch party to watch the show, which is going to be a cool experience. This is the first time for that. So I hope to see you guys there. Again, thank you so much for all the love, the support, the encouragement as I try to make this dream a reality of becoming Miss Olympia 2024. So, as always, you guys, make sure you continue to live out your dreams. Do you. Don't worry about nobody else. Stay focused and stay grinding. All right? Until next time, peace.